Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast for Tuesday, March 10th, 2020. All right, so today we are coming off of that full moon energy. If you haven't yet seen that full moon video, do go and check that out. The energy is still very much strong here today as well. But yeah, coming off of this full moon, great to maybe implement some things that are coming to our awareness this part of the week in Leo, Sidereal Leo, about cultivating our self-expression and putting energy into our life in terms of what we find fun, passionate in our lives. But the moon is shifting into grounded Virgo today, which takes the expression of Leo and makes something of it. For the next few days, really good for doing the work, improving things, refining things with the moon in pragmatic Virgo. Now, Mercury is stationed direct today, so maybe things starting to shift with whatever's been up in the air the past few weeks. Anything we've been rethinking now begins to move forward. And the sun is shifting into Pisces. So we could notice that our focus for the next month and a half might be on what's more important on a soul level and how we can have more receptivity and find more peace in life with that transit. All right, so let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when I return. All right, so here is the sky for this Tuesday. And again, an announcement, if you haven't yet signed up for the MTZ Insiders newsletter, be sure to check that out. It is totally free and gives extra videos, some community events, and personal horoscopes. If you're into those horoscopes, those will be also given out from time to time in the newsletter. So yeah, there's a link down below if you want to sign up for MTZ Insiders. All right, so let's take a look here at the placement of the moon, which represents the theme of the day. Again, still full moon energy from the full moon we had yesterday. So still a good time of doing a status check. How is the expressive Leo energies in our life? Are we expressing ourselves? Are we having fun with what we're doing? Are we cultivating the things that we're passionate about or proud of in life? Really good to still do that status check with and maybe begin to make some shifts and changes. In fact, today with the moon in Virgo, it is about taking some of that creative energy of Leo and doing the work with it, right? So the next few days, really good for pragmatism. How can we improve things, do the work in our day-to-day lives, strive towards improvement and refinement, essentially. So great to do this part of the cycle, and we may just notice themes around grounding this kind of pragmatism and improvement orientation here into our lives. So the most important thing in terms of the aspects today is we do have Mercury going direct. And so if anything has been reworking or been up in the air, or you've been rethinking these past few weeks, we may start to notice things starting to move forward slowly but surely with it. Of course, Mercury still has to gain momentum, still has to get out of the shadow period as well, but things are starting to move forward nonetheless. So great to maybe have a shift of perspective. What are some things we've learned these past few weeks, or what have we redone that we can now implement, or what have we been rethinking that we can now implement moving forward? And we may just start to notice a little bit of more just unfoldment of events a little bit more naturally now that Mercury's direct, especially if anything involves information or the routine, or again, things we're thinking about, starting to slowly build some momentum. And then going into tomorrow, we do have the sun sextile up to Jupiter, nothing major, but as the day unfolds, we may start to notice a little bit of maybe open-mindedness. At least it's available. And so it does favor things like expanding our perception, seeing the bigger picture, things like spirituality, philosophy, astrology, sometimes a bit of adventure, right? Things that expand our horizons, just an opening to focus on things in that way going into tomorrow and as the day unfolds here. All right, so along with this, we do have the sun shifting into Pisces this part of the week. So the larger context is shifting into that of what's important to us on a soul level. The next month and a half will be about focusing on how we can cultivate our dreams, our ideals, what is our soul guiding us to do, and maybe incorporate some more peace into our life and more acceptance, right? Get into some of that watery energy. So the next month and a half from a larger context does favor things like spirituality, like finding more peace in life, imagination, creativity, cultivating our ideals and dreams, right? Getting into some of that etheric water energy, really good to start to focus on as the sun slowly shifts into receptive Pisces. All right, let's do a quick recap in terms of where the energies are here at the moment. We still do have Venus in Aries, so we could be valuing taking initiative right now. That actually could be quite enjoyable, maybe doing things independently or maybe more direct or active things in our relationships. Is still really good. We do have Mars still in Sagittarius, where we have this stellium of planets still. So when we're taking action and being direct, could be good towards maybe discussing philosophies, higher perspectives. Good to take some action in a way that's maybe adventurous or free-spirited with the Mars transit of Sagittarius here. And that Mercury direct is in Aquarius. So now moving forward, what can we implement that maybe has involved the future or collective matters or visionary things that we've been reworking or rethinking these past few weeks that now start to shift and we can begin to implement now with Mercury slowly moving direct. All right, but the most important thing here today is, of course, the fact that we're still in the full moon energy, and it is still a great time of doing the status check from yesterday as well. How's the energy of self-expression in our life, and how can we further develop that for the remainder of this lunar cycle, so for the next 2 weeks, but also for the next 6 months as well in the larger solar cycle. And today, specifically anchoring it, right? Virgo is the earth sign of doing the work, of improving things, refining things in our life so that we can further develop these passions or, to express ourselves or have some of that fun in a way that's grounded and we can really refine it and improve upon it into our lives. All right, so everyone, that's the day in a nutshell. Hope you have a fantastic day. Again, down below is that sign up link for MTZ Insiders. But thank you again for all of your support, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the next daily forecast. Take care.